thought we finished it, and I had more to do. We were very happy with it, and this was the 4th layer of resin that we put on there, KS resin. Each resin pour, which I just said there were 4, they were all about 16 ounces. The color of this, what I'm using there, is actually Let's Resin. Let's Resin had a beautiful turquoise, and I don't know if I mixed a little something in there to get it greener. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I decided since I was putting another coat, I was going to put some more waves. If you notice, I'm not drawing them straight across. Now, you know, in some instances, of course, your painting or your project is going to look better straight across. But usually they're not. Now, that is the small little heat gun. And what I'm doing is I'm just warming it up. I'm kind of getting it going. I'm not worried about getting the cells. We're laying waves and just getting a different effect. You know, to see if I can get a 3D effect. You can see some of the cells on the first time, and I was just hoping maybe we could get some more. I think I'm going to go ahead, blended some of the dye in too. Really makes it work right. Now, I don't usually use that torch, but I needed it. That torch I don't usually use when I have my molds, and also after using alcohol ink. So don't do that. But I happen to have needed it. Okay, now this is the Pinata alcohol ink. You notice it's much more loose. I think the other one was more of a pigment, a dye. But here we're moving both colors together. I wanted them both to go together. I want you to see the wave, the color of the water. Okay, and you go all the way out. So all I'm doing is blending and setting it up, just kind of like if I was painting my canvas. And sometimes when that white settles, you need to really blow hard down in there and get it to move. That's exactly what's happened here, I think. Yep, but I got it to move. And you see this shell. It goes all up on the shell, and oh my goodness, it was so thick. I was afraid we were really going to have a problem, because there I go. I'm fixing it, fixing the stain. You don't want to leave a stain there and have the water down below. So I made sure that it wasn't all stained up. Now, oh yeah, you have to excuse that ring light. But just blending it just helps it, and getting the outline brings the eyes to the middle, to the objects. And I'm making sure the bubbles, I'm checking for bubbles when I'm around there too. If I'm not mistaken, that's the 5th coat. And what's odd about this particular mold, and I was wrong, this is a Loli Veffy mold. And this, what I'm trying to do is figure out, all my shells kind of floated up a little bit, you know. So I use things to press them down and put some weight on them so they wouldn't be floating up. That's the casting craft. And that's the turquoise from that Woohoo! Here we go. First thing you do, it's a very big mold. Loosen the sides. Don't try to take it off without loosening your sides first. And then it'll start peeling off. This is a thick, heavy-duty tray. Now, the right side, my right looking at it, is a little smaller than the other side. That's the way the mold is. Uh-oh, look what I just found. Air pockets. Everything was perfect except for the air pockets. So, I had to fix them, and that's what's taken us so long. I had to pour another coat and fill those air pockets up in the back. And I spoke with my sister, and she asked if I could please put handles, so I did another coat, of clear coat, put the handles on there. Here. So we got the handles, we got everything on there, made it nice and smooth, and she's loving it, and so are we. Annette, the Lobster Lady, and Annette Van Etten on Instagram. And don't you forget Jorge, my video and sound editor.